Hello everybody, this is the Tumble Doctor, and I'm coming to you today because I want to take the time to break down the concept of setting. Now, if you are a level 3 cheerleader, or maybe even level 2, or you're a gymnast, or you're just a tumbler in general, then chances are you have heard a coach or a person tell you that you need to work on your set. Now, I believe that the set concept is one that we've all heard. I do not believe, however, that everybody knows exactly what setting is. So that's what I wanted to do today. I want to break this down for you. But first, please do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this page. And also hit the bell so that you are notified when new videos come out. Appreciate you. Let's get into it. In my opinion, a lot of people struggle with the set for their tuck because it's counterintuitive to the skills that they've learned up until that point. So what I mean, for a back walkover, if you're gonna start a back walkover, you start with your arms up, and then as you start to go back, you're tipping your head back. You're arching your back. For a back handspring, as you start a back handspring, you swing your arms, pull the arms up, open your shoulders, boom. Once again, there's this arch in my back. For your standing tuck, the idea is not to jump up and arch your back and tip your head back. The simple breakdown for a standing tuck, or even a running tuck, you want your toes to come up and over your head. So I'm here, and then my toes, I keep my head in. The goal is to get them to come up and over my head. In the sport of cheerleading, I have been horrified to find out that a lot of athletes struggle with backward rolls. Why do they struggle with backward rolls? Because they have not learned how to get their toes to come up and over their head. In a back handspring, you jump, throw your head back, get those arms to the floor, and then the feet come over. That's why it's a little bit counterintuitive learning the tuck. Athletes have been trained to jump and arch, and now we're telling them not to jump and arch. So that's where a lot of confusion comes in. Here's another example. In this video, we have an athlete who is starting to work on her standing tuck. And then we also got a grandpa there on the left who's been doing standing tucks for longer than he wants to admit. So the first thing that we're going to do in this video, as we started off, arms are coming up and we're going to draw two lines. We're going to draw a green line in the front. And then we are also going to draw a red line right around the back. Now I want you to notice the difference in our head positions. Her head is tipped back, her eyes are starting to go up to the ceiling, and she's lost sight of the green line. My head is in what we call a neutral position, and my eyes are still looking at the green line. Keeping your head in, i.e. looking at the green line, i.e. setting, allows you to maintain a hollow shape off the ground. When you tip your head back and look at the ceiling, as you can see with my girl, you arch back. So now you can see how her body is split by the red line, whereas I'm still looking straight ahead. Imagine the green line goes all the way up, and now I'm jumping up and over the red line. So here's another example. Once again, we're going to use my green lines. You can see my eyes straight ahead, nose straight ahead. As I come off the ground, same concept. Eyes are straight ahead, nose is straight ahead. That is our set. In contrast, you can see as she initiates her standing tuck, her eyes and head go back. She's looking up at the ceiling. The nose is facing the ceiling. As we were talking about before, that promotes an arch in the back. My father taught me, boy, before you work hard, work smart. When you are looking at the green, my friends, you're working smart. Your life is easier. When you are looking at the red, you are making your life more difficult. I take pride and joy in making athletes' lives more difficult with conditioning. Please, please don't do my job for me. I want to give you a practical, hands-on example of a set. To do so, I must employ the assistance of my girl, Daenerys. Everybody say hello to Daenerys here. Yes, indeed. Table set, let's eat. Okay, so using Daenerys, if she wants to participate, Daenerys has her arms up right now. You see that the head is in, right? We're gonna put her sideways here. As Daenerys jumps off the ground, her head is still in, her knees start to come in. Looking straight ahead, she's picked the point, she sees that point as she gets into that tuck position. She also sees her knees. Once Daenerys sees her knees, Daenerys can start to get her head to go back. Ooh, Daenerys is flexible. Let's keep it in a tuck position. And then that's when the flip happens. Let me give you an actual tuck example now. So as you set for your tuck, you should pick a spot in front of you. Eyes stay on it. You see your knees, and then the head goes back. Again, athletes, when you hear us coaches saying you're throwing your head back, that means your eyes are going back to the ceiling as you initiate your tuck. So how do you go about fixing an athlete's set? In my experience, the majority of issues that are encountered in a standing tuck are also encountered in the backward roll. I mean, when you think about it, right? What is a backward roll in the air? A standing tuck. So the stronger your backward roll, the stronger your tuck. In addition, I also have 2 drills that I love to use for athletes who are working on improving their set. Check them out. For this drill, athletes will wear a hooded sweatshirt and they will throw their standing tuck. If you set correctly, your hood should land on top of your head. For this drill, athletes start with the mat under their toes. They jump, drive their toes, and flip the mat. If an athlete throws their head back, then... Woo! That video still kind of gets me, but don't you be concerned. My girl Jane is okay. No athletes were injured in filming. So you make sure that you keep that head in when you're kicking that mat up and over. All right, everybody, I truly appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found this video informative. If you need more help with your standing tuck, it's right here. Go ahead and get it. Definitely make sure that you got that notification bell nice and clicked for me because I will be adding content on a regular basis. This is the Tumble Doctor. Once again, thank you very much for taking your time with me. Y'all know what time it is. We're savages. Let's eat.